crazy Manhattan traffic. Carnegie Hall basically opened in 1891, almost 131 years old. Louis Vuitton got their new window with some chase. That direction it's MetLife building, Grand Central Terminal. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from New York City. Today is January 24, 2022 and temperature is outside 32 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 0 degrees Celsius, and I'm here at Lexington Avenue and East 57th Street. When you think about billionaires in USA, which place will be in your mind first? Of course, California, Los Angeles, and which is right, I agree that California is the #1 US state that home for almost 189 billionaires as for today. But do you know that New York is the second largest state in US with 126 billionaires? Third is Florida with 70 billionaires, but that's not the issue for this video. We will explore 57th Street and we try to explore why does it call Billionaires Row, why this street is so expensive. So the street itself called Billionaires Row because of all these super tall skyscrapers that we will see up ahead, and expensive store, apartments. That's the reason this street is one of the expensive street in the world. I am just in front of Tower 57. So without further ado, let's start our walk and start exploring Billionaires Row in Manhattan. Hope you will enjoy this video. And if you just joined, do not forget to hit the like button for me. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribe for regular updates and video like that. This is the building. Tower 57 is featured in the TV show Mr. Robot. And this is Hotel 57 in New York City. Pretty iconic hotel right here. Now you will ask that does all the billionaires live into this street, I mean apartment of this street, or they just buy it? You will be surprised to know that most of the apartments right here, newly built apartments, the owner never been into in this apartment. They just bought it because real estate in New York City is a kind of investment. So they want to just invest for the future, and it's a symbol, it's an iconic symbol of fanciness. If you say that you live in 432 Park Avenue, people will understand who you are, because 432 Park Avenue is one of the most expensive skyscrapers in the whole world. The apartment is pretty costly. So yeah, that's another reason investing into Billionaires Row. And across the street, that is Cohen Park, a small park that is closed right now. It's right there. It's a pretty nice park, small park, located into 57th Street between Park and Lexington Avenue. Up ahead is Park Avenue. And up ahead you see all these high-rise buildings, super tall skyscrapers. thing. If I cross the street from here, then you can see the 432 Park Avenue clearly. So 432 Park Avenue finished in 2015, and on that time it was the tallest residential skyscrapers in the world. This is the building, 432 Park Avenue, and right now, according to the Google, in 2022, this is the third largest residential building in the world. This one, and the apartments is pretty costly. The height of this building is 1,396 feet, that is 425.5 meter, and the fifth tallest building in New York City, right here. And another fun fact about this building is there are 2-story windbreaks every 12th floor to reduce the wind noise. You can see the gap. Every 12th floor there is a gap like that, you see. That's not apartment, they made it to reduce the wind noise. And another fun fact about this 432 Park Avenue, the height and width ratio of this skyscraper is 15:1, and only 85 floors in this tall building, only 85 floors. So in New York City, building this kind of skyscrapers is pretty tough, because you have to follow all the rules and regulation. You have to follow the height and width ratio. So yeah, they follow everything, and they made this giant landmark right here in Park Avenue, and one of the iconic places in Park Avenue. So up ahead we'll see much more. So let's cross the street, and that direction it's MetLife Building, Grand Central Terminal. And between Park and 5th Avenue or 6th Avenue, both, you will see many fancy brands, fancy shops, that's all in 57th Street. That's why this street is one of the expensive street in Earth. This is the 432 Park Avenue, and you can see the gap. All this gap is for reduce the wind noise. How cool architecture it is. I'm just so shocked that only 85 apartments are here. They use the top floor for storage, all the elevators, stuff, and something like that. Next is Madison Avenue. As I said, you will see lots of fancy brand into this particular street. in few blocks you will have the immersive view of Central Park and the well-renowned Plaza Hotel, Carnegie Hall. So everything's really make the real estate price of this area super expensive. And that's another reason this street is world expensive street. This is Dior, Chanel, all the fancy brands are here. And you will see more of them into Fifth Avenue. But our goal is only explore 57th Street, the Billionaire Street. Tiffany & Co. is across the street. This is Tiffany & Co. St. Laurent, Paris. Oh gosh, it's getting so freaking cold. And this is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton got their new window with some chase vibes or decoration. Pretty cool, huh? We'll see it from across the street. Crazy Manhattan traffic. If you head towards that direction, that will lead to Central Park and the Plaza Hotel. Our goal is to only walk into 57th Street and see what's going on here. This is Fifth Avenue. So up ahead we will head slow building 9 West 57th Street. This building built in 1972 and only had 50 floors. I'll show you the better view. It's a sliding building, more or so. It looks like you can slide from that building. It's just up ahead. Hopefully we can see it. That's a building called Slow Building. It's like some sort of sliding building, just 50 floors. And if you're wondering what's going on, why this smoke is coming out, this is old heating system. They have to take away all this gas from underground. That's a building. It looks like you can slide into this building. And I think from here I can talk about more into this particular super tall building. It's 111 West 57th Street. This is world thinnest skyscrapers compared to the height and width ratio, also known as a Steinway Tower. It's completed in 2021, had a lot of controversy. The width to height ratio is 1 2024. So you can understand how thin this building is compared to the one World Trade Center or Freedom Tower. And as I said, this is the world's thinnest building, the height of 1428 feet, that is somewhere 435 meter, and only 84 apartments are there. Pretty cool. And in few years maybe we'll see another super tall building right here. Plenty of empty space right here with some old buildings they just take away. So in few years they will build something here as well, because as I said, real estate in New York City is very, very high and profitable at the same time. So why not? This is a perfect opportunity to spend some money into real estate. It's a kind of gambling, but secure gambling, if you're just saying. And of course here empty space, that means in few years another new building would be here. There are lots of buildings, iconic stuff into 57th Street, but I just try to focus some fancy and highlighted building or places you might found interesting in 57th Street or Billionaire Row. But all the design and architecture is pretty massive. I just try to give you guys a feel how it feels like to walk into world's most expensive street. From 6th Avenue till 7 or 8, it's mostly scaffolding, so it would be very tough to see the surrounding. So I will point or mention one more building right here. It's right that 157. Another super tall building right here in 57th Street, because it would be tough if I go beneath the building. So that building is right here, built in 2004 and height of 1004 feet, that is 306 meter, and have 73 floor. And that building, the fun fact is that building is the first super tall building, and that was over 1000 feet. 157, the first super tall building. How cool. Now let's go and see what else we could explore more. As I said, that Central Park is just few blocks from here. Now you can see it much more clearly. That's the 157, and besides that building, that's the Central Park Tower, another super tall residential building, and that's the world's tallest residential building, 225 West 57th Street, Central Park Tower. The height of 1550 feet, that is 472 meter, and completed in 2021, and it cost around 3 billion and only had 98 floors. Central Park Tower. What a view, and that's the world's thinnest skyscrapers. Now we only had scaffolding that will block our view. So that's the 111 West 57th Street. I think it's better to walk into outside so you can see something at least, because it's all scaffolding, because they just try to renovate or make over all these old buildings, so in future they doesn't have any issue. And you will find lots of antique galleries, art galleries here in 57th Street, and those are very, very fancy. Something like that across the street. In the beginning of the video I said that 57th Street is just known for its fanciness. And up ahead is 6.5 Avenue. Yeah, you hear me correct. 6.5 Avenue is up ahead. If I zoom, you can see the sign right there. It's written 6.5 Avenue. You can see it clearly from here. 6.5 Avenue. You have to just go across towards that way. That's the 6.5 Avenue. And that's the building I was mentioning before, Central Park Tower, the world's tallest residential building. Seventh Avenue is up ahead. This is the Carnegie Hall. So Carnegie Hall basically opened in 1891, almost 131 years old, this building right here. You can get a pretty good view of Central Park Tower from here. Can you believe this is 131 years old building? It looks brand new. They just maintain it so well. That's why New York City is known for maintaining stuff, old artifacts. USA Brooklyn Diner. It's a nice plaza right here, and across the street, Nordstrom, the only Nordstrom in the city. It's a pretty cool building. It looks gorgeous at night. So this is Broadway and West 57th Street. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If so, please hit the like button for me, and if you are new to my channel and want to see more video like that from New York City, then do not miss the subscribe button and also press that bell button for me, so you will not miss any notification whenever I'll post any video. And as always, I say to you guys that if you had a chance, please spread some positivity to the world, because nowadays the only thing we are lack of is positivity. People are full with negativity, spreading negativity, and we are running towards negativity. So spreading a good bit of positivity can make a huge difference to the society, and also makes a huge difference into your life and someone else's life. So that's my goal. Throughout the video, I try to motivate you guys. I try to spread positivity to the world, and I will also expect that my audience will also spreading positivity. So that's all I could say. And once again, thank you so much for all the love and support you show to my channel. Without you guys, I am nothing. Thank you so much.
I found myself in you.